Hello and welcome to my Lifehouse. Today I'm honoured to be talking purpose and fulfillment with Suman Balani. Suman is the president of International Coach Federation in Singapore, as well as an executive coach and a facilitator who has supported over 350 clients around the globe. She is a leader in the coaching field and I'm so honoured to have you here today. Thank you so much for joining us, Suman.
Thank you, Sarah. It's a pleasure to be here with you.
Thank you. So to kick off, I would love to hear a bit about what purpose-driven life means for you.
So to begin with, many people forget that they're really privileged to be humans. And as humans, we have so many faculties. So for me, a purpose-driven life is one where you make use of your gifts. And not only for yourself, but for the rest of the community that you live in and the world.
So you're obviously using your gifts in your work as a coach.
Yes.
How did you come to find this path? How did you come to find coaching?
So it was really by accident. And a lot of people talk about how do I find my purpose, and very often it just happens. I was in the corporate world, really a hard driver, trying to get lots of work done. And one fine day, it didn't seem to make much sense to me anymore. And that's when, the day you decide that it's going to be difficult to go to work, means something is happening, and it's part of human development. And it was by accident. I met this friend of mine who I hadn't seen for years, and she said, "Can I coach you?" And I was like, wow, this is amazing. And I really vividly remember that, it was about her question to me is, why are you living somebody else's vision? When are you going to start living yours? And I realized, oh my God, I don't even have a clear vision. So in the coaching, she was like wiping out, just imagine there was a nice big picture in front of me, and she was like, through her questions, letting me wipe off the dust of the picture, and it became clear what I needed to be doing.
Wow, that's amazing. So getting this clarity around your vision and your purpose, and then getting the idea, and then getting from there to actually living that. What kind of challenges did you face in that transition, and how did you overcome those?
So I can't see that the vision was crystal clear the day one. I think people go through a phase in transition. You go through a phase where you need to experiment. You need to experiment what's really working for you. What do you really like? And it takes a while, because if you are so used to, being in the hustle and bustle world, running around on the treadmill all the time, and have not been reflecting much, then it will take you longer, because time is needed for you to really get to know yourself. And coaching allows you to do that. And the magic about having a coach is that the very presence of someone else allows you to really reflect deeply, which is something that, we can do on our own, but it's never the same.
And having that, like, what I love about it is that independence, that unbiased space where someone is totally focused on you and helping you discover your vision and your purpose. Because I feel like we're sometimes very pulled in different directions, and like you said about feeling like you're living someone else's life or someone else's dream, and getting to that age and maturity and self-awareness where you're like, no, I want to live my dream, and how to do that.
So you're familiar with this. So in coaching, you know how it's like, right? So the coach is clean, non-judgmental, and it is in that space that you can really step out and be yourself. So it's a very special journey. For me, it just took me one session for me to realize that, oh my gosh, what have I been doing with my life? I need to do something different. And so the journey started, and I can't say that I knew exactly what I wanted to do from day one, but it was like somebody lit a candle.
It's beautiful. We often see in our work, people come to us for support to find deeper meaning in their life. And what would you say to someone who's in that stage looking for a deeper meaning to what they do, whether it be their work or their relationships?
I know I'm gonna sound like a, broken record, but yeah, I think you should be in touch with someone who's going to create that space for you. I think it's all about coaching. I really believe that, of course, having your own reflective practices also helps a lot, because it gives you time to think about things. But I think there's something magical that happens when you're in the presence of someone who's holding that space non-judgmentally for you. In a way, you begin to hear your own inner voice. That's something that you can't really describe. You have to go through it yourself.
Yeah, you have to experience it.
And the other thing is, I always tell my clients, like, it's not only about work and family. There's so much more that you can give to this world. And what are you doing about it? So most people get stuck and ruminate about things that are happening at work or in family, but actually, it's about broadening your vision and seeing what else is needed.
Like getting out of the day-to-day and taking a step back and getting that bird's eye view over your whole life.
Absolutely.
And where the gaps are, like which parts of your life are kind of missing, and what can you then do about it? Brings an awareness.
I wouldn't even think of those as gaps, because to me, there's a reason for someone to so-called have that gap, that downhill, or that, because without the downside, you can never appreciate the upside. And so all these things happen for a reason in life. But we don't really realize it until after.
So thank you so much for being here and having this chat and sharing your insights and your wisdom with our audience. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please do connect with us at MyLifehouse.co or follow us on social media at MyLifehouseCo. We'd love to hear from you. Have a great day.